I think that this is going to end up being another one of those stones, maybe? I've already forgotten what the symbol was in the last installment for the stones, but I think that's what I'm approaching. And then also just some random treasure here. Are there people nearby? This looks like a little encampment sort of situation. This looks like someone's house. This is like a Hobbit Hole. This is a proper Hobbit Hole. How is there no one nearby? I see, it's a demonic. I just noticed the creepy skeleton on top of or skull, I should say, not skeleton, on top of the door. Oh, cool, there's a water rune. I don't know what that does. Yeah, no, this is kind of creepy right here. Not much I can do about it, though. We're just gonna have to leave that as it is. Some sort of weird pagan nonsense. Is this a note explaining the situation? Letter from a mother. Oh, Sam, we miss you so. We pray your solitude is serving you well, but would do— why is this the go-to accent here? Oh, Sam, we miss you so. We pray your solitude is serving you well, but would it be so wrong to see us once again? I could make you those dumplings you like. It's been 3 years, Sam. Surely the Lord will forgive you some dumplings with your poor old mum. What a strange story. What a very strange story. So there's just a fella that lives— where's the Sam character? Where do we reckon are we gonna find his body around here somewhere? Is that gonna be like the Great Tragedy? Is he just hanging out up here at the Rorken? This is some kind of weird statue situation. What am I supposed to do with you? Offer brown trout. I have none of those, nor would I know where to go about finding them. How many do you need? 5 brown trout. Did it say small? Does that actually matter? That they be small? Is that a true requirement? With brown trout being the requirement, you would almost expect that there would be some fishing spots nearby. But nigh, there are none. We're up on a hill. There's no water nearby anywhere in any direction. Well, I mean, that's an exaggeration. There's water nearby. It's just— it's like way down here, and way over here, not here, on top of this mountain. Wow, we're leaving behind like so much gold in Westbury. I did not even realize how much gold we left behind there. We'll have to go back at some point. In the meantime, I guess we'll head down here. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Haven't we been here before? Is this just a different, like— is this a different Ewok village sort of place? How many of these are there around here? I think it is a different one. I don't think we've been to this one specifically. Which is ridiculous, because— I mean, what is the count at now? Maybe where we're out and about, you know, doing our thing and hunting all of these guys, we'll discover that they all happen to have just a ton of brown trout with them. Oh, that was an explosion that I was targeting, not a person. Explains why there was not a projected damage indicator above their head. Kind of makes sense now. Sort of makes a lot of sense now that I'm thinking about it. Explains a lot of things. These are all things I could do when I'm not recording. These are all things that I could do back in the day. I mean, with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, for example, and Origin for that matter, that's exactly what I did. I would just, between recording sessions, play the game and go and find stuff. Heck, I did it with this game early on. I think some of you may remember there would be times where we would go, and when I came back, I'd have done a lot of stuff. I'd explored quite a bit. That was way back, though, in 2020! When we started playing this game. We gotta finish it now. This has gone on too long. This is getting absurd. This is absolutely absurd, and it becomes more absurd the more you hear it, and that's absolutely absurd. It's a loose quote from failed Houston City mayoral candidate, Sheila Jackson Lee. Still a congresswoman. God bless her somehow. Still a congresswoman. She's still out there talking about, you know, North and South Vietnam. You know, now we have 2 Vietnams, North and South, living side by side. We might not agree with everything that North Vietnam is doing, but they're living in peace. Sheila Jackson, that is a real quote. You can look that up. That is 100% real.
Today we have 2 Vietnams, side by side, North and South, exchanging and working. We may not agree with all that North Vietnam is doing, but they are living in peace.
I am not pulling your leg. That's it. You want to hope she was talking about, like, North Korea, but you don't know. You don't know. So what is this here? Beast of the Hill, apparently. Apparently there's a Beast of the Hill. like right here. But there's very clearly also just not a beast of the hill right here. Unless it's like under the hill. Is it a hobbit? Is that the beast? There's got to be a cave. It's got to be. That makes the most sense in the world. Get my bird out. Get the map open. Is there some kind of underground passage? There is, right there. Okay. No, I understand what we're doing now. Get out of here, bird. You're no longer needed. Oh my gosh, there's like full-on ruins down here. I mean, I guess I assumed there must be, because we're also on the trail of a Roman artifact. It's just... It caught me off guard a little bit. Is this the entrance right here? Oh, it's like a old Roman thing. Well, we know from Odyssey, and possibly spoiler alerts for Odyssey, that back in the ancient days, the Aisu were doing like weird breeding combination things between animals, like hybrids between animals and humans, and that's where we got things like the Cyclops and the Minotaur. Wonder if this could be some of that, because like obviously those are the Greeks, not really the Romans. But with all things said and done, really, what's the difference? maybe they caught one and brought it over here. You never know. Treasure-seeking note. I've heard tales of folks finding treasure in these old ruins. The Romans were great ones for the minting of coins. With a bit of luck, a fellow could find enough to buy a farm and hire help. The town was called Uriconium back then. Strange name, I say, but the Romans weren't out to please me. Yeah, that does sound like a strange name. I wonder what the significance of it is. There's a beast in here is what we need to be weary of. We know that to be true. It's down here somewhere. I don't know what the beast is. It was called the Beast of the Hill. And we're coming up on it. It's about 47 meters in this direction. And up, it says, is the only catch. So we're not going to just happen upon it. We're going to have to climb up to it. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay. Geez, I wonder where the beast is.
And an angry drunk.
It's just a big drunk bear, is it? I like that. I respect that. I like a big drunk bear. That's kind of funny. Okay, big drunk bear. Very large. Until it's like right on top of you, you don't realize just how big it is. Oh boy, come on now. Throw the stuff at him. He's not fazed. He does not care at all. Can we just have a moment where we like ask the very important question of what exactly does 3 do again? I keep forgetting. Check abilities. Where is that at? What are you? You're the sword one. Vengeance of Thor. Use the use ability button to concentrate all your strength into an unstoppable attack. So the longer you keep it prepared, the more powerful the attack will become. All right. Yeah, no, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go, big boy. Let's go. Okay, well that was kind of pathetic. Hold on, we're gonna try it again. It's charging. It should be becoming more powerful. That doesn't deal that much damage. Maybe it gets to mortal foe, but not a giant drunk bear, I'm gonna go ahead and guess. Probably not as useful. Do we really need a shield? We literally never use block. We always use dodge. Why do we even have a shield, honestly, at this point? What is the purpose? Also, this thing seems pretty easy to defeat if you just stay on its backside. It can only hit you with its front paws, and if you stay behind it, also it's on fire now. I'm just confused as to whether or not it can actually damage me at this point. I don't want to antagonize the thing, because then it might actually defeat me, and I don't want that for crying out loud. Come on, big boy. Come on. Okay, see that? Why even use the shield? Also, I can see that ability there when we take little bits of damage, like restoring our health real quickly for us. It's super handy. See, there it goes. Look at it go. Look at it go. It's charging back up. And our health has been restored. Take a swing at me, big boy. See, there's no... Why am I even using the block? It's not... I mean, to be fair, it's more useful when they have, like, a sword or something. What is this bear even doing? It looks like he's just kind of having fun. I almost feel bad for what's happening here. Get Thor's hammer out again. Let's go. Come on, big belly. Big belly. Big belly? Does it actually charge up indefinitely? Can it become infinitely powerful? It kind of feels like no. Kick the bear. There you go. Just kick it. Let's go! These abilities do not deal that much damage. I keep wanting them to do more than they are kind of minted to, I suppose. Minted? That makes no sense. Bear, you're not even going to be able to come at me this time. I'm going to kill you before you reach me. This is going to be the end for you. I'm sure if the bear wasn't drunk, he would have done better at combat, which is, I think, a moral lesson for everyone. Don't drink ancient Roman mead that has just been pouring out on the ground for heaven only knows how long. Because you won't be able to defend yourself against a crazy Viking who's going to come and destroy you. I think that's the moral. How do I get out of here? Just the way I came? Is that the secret? Uriconium. Should this have any kind of relevance? Should I know what that is or why it matters? Uriconium? Probably, but I don't, and that's okay too. What? Where is it? It's... Oh, have we gone too high? We've gone too high. I see where it's going to be at. Oh, we've gone too low! There we go. That's a silly looking mask too, with the green hair. Y'all ready for the creepy sound effects? Because it's coming. That's what we like to hear. A couple bits of treasure around here. It looks like that one might actually be back down the way we came before. Like we might have missed it underground, which is unfortunate. That means we gotta go back down there. I don't know, I kept doing little pulses. I wanted to make sure that we didn't miss anything, because I didn't want to have to come back in here. But I don't know, 36 meters, neither up nor down, but kind of in this direction. How could we have possibly missed that? Sounds like it's like right over here? 15 meters, like this way, maybe? It looks like it wants me to go down there. Am I wrong? Can I go down there? Oh. Yeah, here we go. Some dead dude. And some ancient Roman treasure. Iron ore, leather, and fabric. We've got plenty of fabric now. You know, if there's any upgrades that we haven't done yet that we needed fabric for, we have 16 fabric. I'm letting you know because it's probably behind my head. I don't know if you can see that or not. There you go. Hopefully that helped. What can we upgrade? We can upgrade... What? It takes 10... fabric to upgrade our rations. We don't really use rations all that often. I mean, maybe we're just really good at video games. We can upgrade our quiver to hold 2 more arrows. We might go ahead and do that. We're going to upgrade our quiver. There we go. And then we get 2 more fabric, because it requires a number of 10, and we only have 8 right now. We can upgrade it again. I think I'd prefer to upgrade this over the rations right now. Just because, I mean, we're not fighting difficult enemies. We're still in areas that are below our overall strength level, which we need to keep in mind. When it feels like I'm really good at combat, it's important for me to be reminded that we're literally playing not on easy mode. Kind of we were, but we fixed that in the settings. And now it's not, it's easy because what we're doing right now is we're clearing out areas that were designed for lower level characters. And we're just higher level than them. I don't mind a game that does a little bit of level scaling in the environment, but I want to remain at least substantially higher leveled than everyone else. You know what I mean? Like, if not, let me rephrase that. That made no sense. That wasn't even what I was trying to say, even slightly. If I start off in an area that is level 1, and I come back and visit, let's go fight this guy, and I'm level 20, I want to be able to wipe the floor with those guys that used to be difficult, right? Like, I want to feel the improvement that I've made with my character. But it's okay to have those guys, like, maybe when I'm level 1 and they're level 5, okay? Maybe when I come back, I'm level 10 and they're level 7 or something like that. Or maybe we're all level 1. I leave and come back level 20, they're level 5 now. Something like that, where they've gone up a little bit, but I still feel like I've gained, like, all of the ability and the strength of, you know, what I've been doing with my character. I want to feel like I've gotten that. Yeah, you got me off my horse, big boy. Good job. Good on you. Oh, boy. See, the problem with this is that they've got great reach with that spear. And I don't think we have a spear. If we do, stomp on him. Stomp on him. Yeah! Lay siege to his fortress. Grind his bones to make our bread. What? You can't just throw mustard on the ground and act like you've done something. What do you think that's accomplished? Get out of here, you. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? No more mustard. Stop that. It's very irritating, and it's not as effective as you think it is. What is your name? Wealdmaer? Should be Mustard Mar. I'm just throwing that out there. You're king of the yellow mustard men, huh? Here. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it, and then take that. And then also take this. And then also, I'm gonna charge this one up. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop that! Stop that right now! There's no healing in a combat encounter with me! I don't know what that was. I guess it was an attempt at a shield bash. It wasn't very effective. There we go. Great success. Do we need to like confirm the kill? I think this is just like a, oh, we're going in, aren't we? Yep. We can turn that off, we know now. Bye. I don't know why it's in the game, is the issue.
Why? 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 Lost are everyone.
You mostly, Adkut.
Bretha, Ustre, and Setere. I served the true gods. The old ones. To be killed by you holds honor. Killing holds all glory.
Nothing much is ever gained in those conversations. Nothing much is ever learned. It almost doesn't really matter. Whoop. Okay. We've got a little bit of treasure here on our way back that we want to collect. There's one on this side of the river, which is probably some supplies. Okay, I was going to say some silver, but yeah. Oh, and a clover. A 4-leaf clover, no less. Why do we want those? What do we do with them? If anything. What purpose do they serve? And we've got... what, a fish? This is definitely where the treasure is. Is it under us? Is it like down... it is. Down in the water? Let's see what we got. The water isn't all that deep, so it better be like right along in here somewhere. How do I get to this? What even is it? Why is it underwater? Just more supplies and silver. We don't need more supplies, we need more materials, particularly of the foreign variety, as we previously learned. I don't know how to get those. We have some. Or we had some? We need to get more? Where do you get foreign supplies? Vinland. That's why we've got to go to Vinland. We'll get to it. It's not a major priority right now. I guess right now the number one sort of major priority is finishing the quest. That we have not yet finished. And then also maybe drinking a little bit, because we've not done that either. Looks like they both more or less end in the same place as well. The drinking and the Quatford quest line. I had no idea when we arrived at Quatford what we were in for. I did not know that we were going to experience such heartache, such suffering, such pain. No idea that we were going to go on a little drinking adventure real quick. We got to finish clearing our mind of the pain that we've gone through.
Fish. Drink faster than me, you win the purse.
Alright.
Let's see the shimmer of your silver, friend.
Have we ever lost one of these? Big bet. I wish they would let me bet more.
Huh? We drink.
I would bet my entire supply of gold, or silver, I should say. This is probably the longest one we've ever done. As for, like, difficulty, oh, I shouldn't have said a word. I immediately threw it, didn't I? I mean, we're still gonna win. We're not that... We're pretty decently far ahead. We're on to the last cup. He's still got 2 to go. We're gonna crush it, but... I don't know, just because it's long, that doesn't make it difficult. It would be something if maybe it was faster, like you had to click it much more quickly or something along those lines. We are properly sloshed, though. This is the most sloshed we've ever been after one of those, probably owing to... Man of God, let's discuss what's happened.
Dark day clouds our victory.
Bishop. Oba.
Dead at the hands of a Briton. I cannot imagine the shame my brother felt in his final hour. Were it not for this peace...
I killed him.
There we go, yeah, better to be honest.
After peace was made, Ivar murdered Ceolbert and pinned the crime on Rotary to get another swing at him.
How do you come to know this?
He told me himself.
I am always one who desires the truth, Eivor. But this is a hard thing to hear. Did he die well?
We're going to lie. He died well, he died badly, he wanted death. It's between 1 and 3 for me right now. He died well or he wanted death. See, this is the tell the truth, but it's hard. This is tell a lie, but it makes him feel better. This is the avoid it entirely. But the problem with this is it's misleading. A lot of people will use this type of logic to be like, oh, you don't have to lie, you can just be a little deceptive, you know? Like if someone says, do you like my hair? You don't have to say, I love it, when it's actually awful. You can just say, like, that's some hair, you know? You know, kind of like how Satan did, you know? Because Satan, if you go through the history of the whole Bible, never outright lies. He just kind of skirts around the truth a little bit, you know? Like, if I eat that, I'll surely die. It's like, no, you'll be like God, because you'll know good and evil. And like, that sounds great, but it's not great. That's how sin comes into the world. That's not ideal. You know, when he takes Christ out into the desert and like taunts him and tries to get him on sides, he never lies to him, but he bends the truth just enough. Let's do that. Let's.
Death at my hand was his final aim. He wanted the glory of a bloody end.
An end you did not deny him.
Exactly.
When Ivar gone, peace and quiet are now possible. That is something.
I am very sorry for your
I
loss,
will
though.
console myself for the thought that we will meet again in Valhalla. Axe in hand.
Yeah!
For good or ill, he lived life by his own rules. What man can say better?
He lived his life at cross purposes. I often found him strange and his actions puzzling. But not all men are meant to be understood.
Ooh.
He needs a proper farewell. I will prepare a ship for his funeral pyre.
Sure.
Bishop, send word to Lady Angharad. Say that her husband died by treachery, and that Ivar has paid the price for it.
As soon as I am able.
Have you heard from King Ceolwulf? I cannot imagine his grief.
He is felled by it. Still, he makes plans for this shire. I am to be Elderman here. Therefore, Shropshire declares herself your friend and ally, and will remain so for the length of my days.
I'm grateful, Bishop.
God go with you, Eivor, wherever you may lead.
Now, what would have been an interesting twist is if the man of God here had been the one to kill Ceolbert, so that he would become the leader of... Because we know he was supposed to lead until Ceolbert came of age, or of ability, what have you. But what if he decided, like, actually, no, I want to lead indefinitely? What a twist that would have been! But this was fine, too. It's just that we called this.
Warbringer of battle song. The boneless one sails into a singing glory on a flaming water steed.
I don't like it being upside down. It makes me feel like I'm falling. I actually feel like a weird rush through my body.
Carry a king to Odin's Hall of Corpses.
Ivar gone. Shropshire an ally. I should confer with Randvi.
Yeah, I suppose we should do that. The Book of Dragons. King Killer quest completed. I wish we'd figured Eivor out before he'd killed the king, you know? But what can be done about it? What kind of fish do you reckon they have here in this river? If we were to go ahead and, you know, as they say, cast a line and see what we might catch. I'm not so sure there are fish in this river. This doesn't seem to be getting us anywhere. Maybe if you come out here a little bit closer to the lake proper, the fish will start biting. I can't remember what we're looking for, but I'll remember what it is once I see whether or not we've got it. You know what I mean? Like, it's brown trout? No. I'll remember when we catch them. You know what? Randvi is waiting for us, so why don't we go ahead and grab this gold, and then we'll head out of town, and we'll worry about finding fish later, I think. I think we're going to have to just deal with that at a later date. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. This is the perfect weather to return to, all things considered. Dark, dreary, raining, miserable. Really does fit the aesthetic and fits the atmosphere. Return the Order medallions to Hytham. I'll get around to it. It's not like a peak priority for me right now. I got other things to tend to right now. I gotta go talk to Randvi. Randvi, tell me, where is Randvi, for I much desire to speak with you. How are you doing, my dear?
We are allied with Shropshire, but at a grievous cost. Young Chelbet was killed.
Yes, my scouts told me. Such a tragic death for so dubious a gain. I hope you paid his killers back in kind.
Justice was done.
Ceolbert will be remembered. He was good company in the short time he was with us.
He was.
Shropshire. Pledge completed. New alliance. A new territory is available to forge an alliance. That's fun. I'm actually, before we go, I would like to have a look at the map. Show me the alliance map. I want to see what exactly we've got to work with in the future. So, everything immediately surrounding us has been taken care of. East Anglia, London, Grantbridgeshire, Leicestershire, Oxenfordshire, Syrupshire. Now we have to choose between Cent, or Kent, if you'd like to use the language incorrectly. I don't make the rules. I hate them as much as you do, but that's what that spells, okay? Or we can go up now north if we wanted to. We could go to Nottinghamshire. We could absolutely go there. Or we can go to Jorvik. I'm assuming that's how that's pronounced. Something tells me that this is what the game intends for us to do next. And then at some point we can go to Vinland. But that doesn't feel like something we want to do right now. I do like how kind of open this game is in terms of what do you want to do and in what order. You know, it's like we literally have 4 different things we could choose to do next. Is the idea, though, that we will eventually go to all of these? Like, we'll go to Suffolk here, and then Winchestershire, probably. Hampshire, Gloucestershire, what is this one? Oh, this is all part of Lincolnshire. I've got the language down pat. We've got this settled. We're clearing our way through the map. We're getting there. Until next time, thank you folks for watching.
Changed my mind.
God bless you. I'll see you later. Goodbye.